Morning world and welcome to Sunday 18th of August, and guess who forgot to turn his microphone on again? Yeah, the knob. Okay, well, as we do every Sunday morning, well, unless I've got a broken ankle, we go for a walk around the farm and we just check out everything, make sure everything's where it should be and nothing's escaped and nothing's dead or poorly, and to give the dogs a bit of exercise, us a bit of fresh air. Although our plums are nice and plump, our blackberries are a little bit lacking this year. Not much in the way of hazelnuts either. Pepper doing her usual thing, finding golf balls for me to throw for them. She actively hunts for them. She loves them, and at the end of the day, if she can't find one, she just goes and digs a hole in until she finds one, because they are absolutely everywhere out here. For example, the last one went in the hedge. She's just gone and dug this one up again, and it's going in the stream, I think, this time. Yeah, she likes it in there. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I know it's in here somewhere. Where'd it go? What are you looking for? I look, golf ball. It's in here somewhere. He threw it. He threw it. He just chucked another one in there, and she thought it went in the water, but it is right in front of her, right under her nose, and she can't see it. Look, 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 Pepper. There it is. There it is. What a lovely morning. The heifer that lost her calf the other day, she stood there by the gate. There she is. Come to see what's going on. What are you doing? What are they doing? We're coming out to check you and your mates, make sure you're all alright. So that's what we're doing. Well, you asked. That's it. Lock it up again. Keep the ramblers out. No public right away here. Typical cattle, they've all come out to have an investigation to see what's going on. There's a stranger in the field and it needs to be seen off. So yeah, I'm just telling Julie where I saw the calf yesterday, under the hedge in the shade there. So back out into the bottom plough ground through Julie's Mrs. P's gate. Crumble's been eating rabbit poo again. Dirty little doggy. Heading back up to the farm now. We've kind of seen everybody and everything we need to see. Quick drinky, and that's it. That's the morning walk over and done with. Hope you enjoyed that, Pepper. Well, once again, managed to do a whole load of video and forget to turn the mic on. Yeah, it's on now, little blue lights flashing, see that? So, hence the slightly different intro into the video. Anyway, morning world, welcome to Sunday 18th of August. I'm on my way over to my dad's to take last week's Farmer's Weekly. I haven't read this week's yet. And we're going to go and pick up another bale of silage for the cattle. Now, the silage I'm picking up from Tudor Farm is actually quite nice stuff, but it's quite soft, and it just seems that my cattle prefer the harder stuff, because these bales, although they smell nice, there's no mould, they're good nick for their age, they're not going mad about them. Right, well, I will pick up another bale, but first I've got to chuck out the one that's already in here. So I think I'm just going to tip that out, and I'll probably, because there is still quite a bit left in the feeder over there, there's no point in putting a new one on top just yet, so we'll chuck this one out and just bring another one back with us. That'll do. They're going to swing back, but they should be okay. Where's my button? There it is. That was the easiest way to do that. Right, well, it's a lovely day, not too hot, a little bit of breeze. As you would have seen from the earlier clip of video, Mrs. P and I did our usual trip round the farm, look at the grass, look at the weeds, look at the cattle. We were looking for the new calf, because when we got to the bottom of the golf course, his mum come bolting down to find out what we were doing. So I'm assuming the calf is in that area somewhere. Never found it, although we weren't really looking for it. So but she seemed reasonably happy with the dogs being out there. It's always a bit of a twitchy moment, but as I said when I was shooting a bit of video down there with no microphone on, we quite regularly walk our dogs, all of our dogs, through the cattle. And for me, that is to desensitize the cattle to dogs. We actively encourage everybody else to keep their dog on a lead, partially because their dog has no right to be off the lead. People go to me, oh, just walking the dog. I go, yeah, well, you know, you've got a right to walk on the footpath. Your dog's actually got no legal right at all. So there is nothing in law that says your dog has the right to walk the footpath. And it definitely doesn't have the right to wander off the footpath any more than anybody else does. So they go, well, he's under control. I said, yeah, no, but you know, he wanders over there 20 foot and has a poo. Are you going to go over there and pick it up, or are you going to pretend you didn't see it? I think matey in front's got a bit of a leak. Yeah. I wonder if that's his toilet. Anyway, so yeah, one of the reasons we ask folks to keep dogs on lead isn't just to make sure the dogs don't interfere with the cattle. It's also a little bit more likely that the owner is going to pick up any poo the dog leaves behind, because if the dog stops and has a poo while it's on a lead, you can't not notice it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I know I'm off on walkers and footpaths and dogs and stuff, but you know, it's just a little bit of simple respect when you're walking across someone else's property. You know, it goes a long way. We appreciate it. I will actually, if I see somebody with a dog and it's on a lead, and if I see them pick up a poo or something, I will make effort to thank them for doing it. If the dog's off a lead and I see him have a poo, I'll make effort to tell her go back down and pick it up. Or I can deliver it back to their house between 2 slices of bread. If I'm feeling generous, I'll butter the bread first. Well, I think he's nearly run out now. So the camper van in front of me, the auto sleeper, has been throwing water out, or waste, or oh, there he goes again, a bit more going out around the corner. That's a mile I followed him for now, and it's been absolutely pouring out of there. So, like I said, I don't actually know what's dribbling out the back of his van, but it's probably not supposed to go on the road. Naughty man. Right, Jerry. Right, it's my neighbour walking his greyhounds, so didn't really want Biscuit getting involved with that, because they might eat her. Oi, come on. Biscuit, come on. Right, I just had a meeting with Reg with reference to our wheat. He's combining in a minute, and his is coming off at about 17%, which isn't great. We want it at 15 or below. Problem is, it's fit and it's ready. And there is talk about quite a bit of rain coming in. And what we're worried about, or what Reg is worried about, is the seed, the wheat, starting to chit, which is germinate, on the stalk. Because once that happens, once it starts to chit, all the feed value of the grain, it basically plummets. And you could lose, well, any bit of profit that you might think you get can easily be gone. Once it starts chitting, it's worthless, more or less. So, yeah, we may have to follow suit when he's finished his. He may actually start on ours tomorrow, but instead of our wheat coming straight in and going in here, if it's above 15%, it's going to have to go back to Reg's and go through the dryer. And I just said to him, so what's it going to cost me to dryer? And he goes, well, it kind of depends on what the moisture level is, which is fair enough. So you see, he wouldn't give me a number. So I would have liked a percentage per ton, but he didn't know. We'll see. Right, move over you. Go on, here you go, move over. Move, yeah, I know, there's too many levers and stuff in the way in here and there. Right, we're gonna get another bale. Not for me, for my brother. So I told my brother I was coming over to grab a bale for my cat, and I said, they're not really enjoying it. It's a bit too soft for them, really. It's more sort of sheep grub. And he goes, oh, do you want to bring one over and I'll try it on my sheep? He said, sheep are bored of the ground they're on. It's got a bit sort of sour, a bit like our cattle in our ground. Maybe I could try one of your bales. And I said, yep, no worries. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head over to my brother's and drop a bale in for him once I've locked everything up here. I won't be gone long. 20 minutes. Half an hour maybe. But that's long enough for someone to go, oh, look at that Defender. I fancy that. It's like anything else. If you can't see it, you won't want it. Hello mate, if you want to open your field gate, I'll be there in about 2 or 3 minutes. Right, good mate. Right, I might put that down and actually re-grab it a second. Right, so this is chopped. I don't want to take the wrap off before I get there, because these bales have a habit of falling in half. So that'll do. You in there? Do you want it in the yard? Yeah.
I'll leave it in front of you, so I'm going to put a feeder out. I didn't think you were going to make it.
Oh, all right, okay. All right. I'll take my time. Right, he's not quite ready for me. So, he's got to get the ring feeder out. I'm hoping the bale's not too big for his ring feeder. Because they are quite big ring feeder, bales, sorry. Who could tell me what that tower was for? If you've been here long enough, you'll know. I'll give you a clue. It was probably erected in the 1940s. Right then, where is he going to put it? There? Is it going to go in there? Don't cut the wrap. It'll fall apart. His knife's about as sharp as my wit. It's a squeeze, but it got in there. Smells all right from here.
Smells lovely.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was going to fit inside the ring.
Well, you only got the smaller ring out.
Oh, did you?
No, I got
Yeah. I have got a big ring. No, you've got a big ring.
That's just being rude.
Yeah. No, it smells all right.
This is where the water comes off the roof,
Yeah.
gets here and runs that way,
Right.
and then comes from that way and runs that way. So they're going to waste some of it anyway, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, they'll either eat it or they won't. Yeah.
Be sad, but I think they'll eat it, and if they do,
Well, there's plenty up there.
I'll sell the hay. I'll sell the hay to pay for your silage.
Oh, right, okay. Right, that's bale delivered. We'll have to see if his sheep appreciate it or not. Got two chances. I think he's going to call them over so they can have a look at it. Right, go back, put this back in the barn, pick up the Land Rover, go home, have me dinner. Well, they've all gone in the yard. I'll still shut the gate. Sheep. Cunning little bastard. No, he's saying don't bother. All right, no, he says don't shut the gate. Right, okay. I won't shut the gate. He told me to go, so if they get out now, it's his fault.